I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules, I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life, well I got some. That's one, kill the competition. Two, be a loyal dog. Three, and if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four, when you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five, if you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. It is the Sunday night live stream. We come to you live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Facebooks, on the YouTube, and on Twitch at Blkout_AD. And let me bring out my co-host extraordinaire, Blkout AD. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you this fine
Don't ever
evening?
text me where I'm at, Llama.
Hey, you had me nervous, man. You had me scared.
Bro, what, dude? I miss less shows than the guy named Big Llama himself.
That's actually true. You actually are the most consistent co-host and host of the show.
This is true.
What's up, man? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I am well rested. I'm feeling great. I have a story for you, which I'm sure you'll make fun of me on. I'm ready for a good evening of laughs.
I hope it's not about your dog's birthday, dude, because that was.
No, it's not about my dog's birthday, but there was a birthday party of sorts. Yeah, we can talk about that too. It wasn't on my list of things to talk about, but we can discuss it. But no, I am feeling good. It's a good week. I'm actually off tomorrow. I took the day off. I have a scheduled day off. So, I'm looking for a fun night, man. I'm just having a good time. So, how are you this fine evening, man? I'm sorry I texted you. I should have known. I
was in the middle of a game.
You know what's funny is I hadn't talked to you today at all or that much, and so I was like, maybe he stepped out to get something to eat. Maybe he got stuck somewhere. I thought the worst. I had a dad moment. I thought you were in a ditch somewhere in the snow. Like the movie Misery. Somebody got you. They're holding you hostage. That's what I was thinking. I'm stressing out. Let's acknowledge the chat while we have these guys here. Jay Birdie's here. He says he can't wait for the post Llama. All right. So there's post Llama. We're gonna do some gaming. Again, I'm down. Even though you guys don't want me in your lobbies. KDG says, "Hey yo,
hello."
That was my next call. That was my next text or call. My dog's birthday is June 20th, so we'll throw a birthday party for the dog as well. And then Shirley Bryant is here. Hello there. Hello. Shirley, how are you? How are you this fine evening? So yeah, I have topics, I have things, and I have that story, and it's going to be fun. I know you didn't want to do any cross promoting, but I did want to ask you about, because I'm curious. I am really, really curious. You don't have to get into the specifics, but I thought, because you've been sharing some stuff that you've been doing for your upcoming venture. Again, you're free to share if you do or you don't want to share. But I do have questions. Like, so is Whatnot a auction site, or is it a sales site? Like, do you sell something like at a set price, or is it both? Something that like people can bid on? Because that's where I was confused about this whole Whatnot thing.
Yeah, it's both. I mean, depending on whatever you want to sell, how you want to sell it. But it's just a streaming platform that you can sell stuff. But I figured I can make it a little bit more entertaining than just selling, because everybody's just selling off their phone for the most part that I've seen. Very rarely do you see, like, I set it up through OBS and stuff, so I can do everything I'm doing on Twitch, but on Whatnot. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
But yeah, you can sell it however.
Yeah, like I said, I know you're not ready to have the whole discussion about it. I was just very curious because I know a friend who did it, and he was doing comic book auctions. Wow. And so I thought that's all that was an auction site. So I was like, wow, that could be pretty interesting, pretty lucrative too. Like if you have a card that people are bidding on, or things that people are bidding on, that a lot of people would be there, and it does generate a lot of traffic. So pure curiosity, I was like, man, I got to ask him about it when I talked to him on the show, because it's something that was so interesting to me as you were setting it up. So really, really cool. So again, can't wait until you're ready to have that discussion with us, and we'll talk more about it when you're ready. So Really, really excited. We got Walter Walsh is here. Hello, my llama peeps. Mr. Captain Cutlet himself is in the building.
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. I just think that the people that watch the Llama show are already tapped into everything we're doing. So it's like I mean, yeah, there's new people. Obviously, you got the audio side of it. So there is like some promotion there. But I feel like everybody who's active in the chat, they already kind of know what we're doing, or they're following enough to know or see what we're doing whenever it drops, you know?
Yeah. No, I think I know what you mean. It's like overdoing it to the same audience over and over again. Like some of our regulars, right, know exactly what's happening and what's going on, and we communicate with them all the time. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we will have something more formal, which I think you and I had just kind of chatted about briefly on the channel itself. So we will definitely do that when the time is ready. So ready for that. Just Dudes Being Guys is here. Yo. So welcome to the show. I do want to get on them. They haven't posted in a while. So
I was about to ask you, when was the last episode they did?
They're having what is it? Talent issues, right? What
creative differences or talent issues?
Talent. It's scheduling and talent. One is the producer, the other is pure talent. The other it's getting them both together to just say let's record. So I think they're on the comeback though. I think they've got some things.
Little Llama in baseball season right now.
That's also the issue. He's got practice. He's got baseball season. So it's tough. And then Big
Varsity?
Poppy is no, he's JV,
he's sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sophomore.
he's got time.
Yeah. He's excited. He's gonna get his reps. He's gonna get his playing time. But that's part of it. And then Big Poppy's job switch. So like their schedules are like just complete polar opposites. So it kind of impacted everything. So, but they're getting back on it. We've talked to them about it. But Big Poppy's going to help me with another thing we're going to talk about tonight too. So that's good. Roman 2 Raw is here. Roman, welcome.
What up, man?
What up? All right. Chat Mom is in the building. Hey, Chat Mom. I'm getting better at the reading of the comments.
You want to do that's A, not I.
Clip that shit, Herc. Where's Herc at? Clip it. Exactly. I give myself a compliment and then I just like stumble and fumble right there. We're still gonna do that bit where we talked about me reading Pokemon cards on the air. Oh my, like Chat Mom, you got Chat Mom laughing at me. Look at her. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, a couple of Tank's here. Let's see. Baseball season in February must be nice. Yeah.
Wait,
it's starting.
Yeah, I never thought about that. When does baseball season start here?
Well, I think officially it's April. No, I'm saying in most places.
Oh yeah, because
it's April, May. You got like most of the rest of the world starts April. We start February. That's why spring training is here in Florida. So, but the high school baseball season here starts in February. Other places starts later. So yeah, it's full swing. Everybody's playing, man. It's fun, man. It's fun. I love this time of year.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, Tang, I don't know what officially in Colorado, but Roman 2 Raw, Sunshine State, baby. That's right. That's why they're all here. Yeah, and pitchers and catchers have reported to spring training, which is right down the road from me at Met Stadium. It's busy as hell and it's fun. It's fun to see the crowds back in town. So it's a fun time. I'm gonna check out a game, but they're pretty expensive. Like, it depends on who's playing, and but they're about $30 to $40 a ticket for a spring training game, and sometimes they split squad it, so like you don't even get to see like the main players. But I'll check out at least one. I always check out.
You gotta go towards the end of the year. That's when they
Yeah.
start really having starters play a little bit more. You can see probably better pitching towards the end as well, because I mean they're a little bit more loose. They got some innings in. So
they're finding
for that price, I would definitely go towards the end.
Yeah, they're finalizing their rosters, and so we start to see.
Yeah, that was what a time, man. Honestly, I feel like we took that for granted, but we had, my grandpa was the trainer for them, the St. Lucie Mets, so we would go to all spring training games. every Mets game. We'd get in for free. It was a good time.
Yeah.
That used to be like our grandma's way of like bringing us somewhere.
That's still a great hookup, man. That's true. I mean, just being around baseball and being around pros and
I mean, that's how I learned so fast.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, I love that it's down the street because I can take my bike there if on dollar beer nights, which it helps avoid the Dewey. Saying supposed to start. Oh, let me click on it. Supposed to start in April. We're shoveling the fields the week of tryouts. Yeah, that sucks, man.
By April, bro, we have fucking 3 months of solid practice.
Yeah. April, we're full swing, and yeah, the rec leagues are going. Everything's going by April, man. Yeah. May, we're getting ready for summer. We're getting ready for summer leagues and the travel season. So, so it's fun. It's a fun couple of months around here for sure.
Is Lil Llama playing travel ball?
No, he's actually declared his retirement from the travel circuit. Oh. Believe it or not, which saves me a ton of money.
He just doesn't want to do it, or
I don't think he doesn't. He's just like, I'm just going to do the high school thing. This summer is a big summer for him. He gets his license and he gets he wants to work and he wants to get his car, and so it's one of those big summers for a high schooler, and he wants to enjoy every bit of it. So,
do you think he's going to stop playing after high school?
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to play after high school. I don't think he has any desire to do it, and which is fine. It's his call. I'm a little disappointed, but he, we've had that conversation. But yeah, all that money I spent, and he retires.
I mean, a lot of good memories, I'm sure, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. Hercules says, I might be an assistant coach for baseball this year, fellas. Oh, okay. Nice. Coach Outlaw out there. I miss playing softball, though. Big Poppy was playing softball. Jet Mom, sports and clubs are so expensive, dude. No, they are, especially in the summertime. I hate paying for anything. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why he said he didn't want to play, so we're making different plans and we're saving some cash. So I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with it, but I have to be okay with it. Let's just say that. Why am I going to push if you don't want to do it?
I'm curious. Why aren't you okay?
Because honestly, he has a lot of talent, and I think he could have played at the next level. And the dude's a phenomenal athlete, but you have to want to play. You have to want to struggle and do all the hard work that comes with it. And if he doesn't want to do it, or his passion isn't it, why would I push? You know what I'm saying? He's just going to resent me and resent the game, and that's why I'm just going to support him and say, look. And we had a conversation about it, and I didn't try to convince him, but his heart wasn't in it. So who knows, man? He's still young enough to change his mind, but I'm not gonna be the one to change his mind.
Yeah.
If he plays and a college comes up to him, is like, hey, we'd love you to play for us. Then if he changes his mind, then that's what we'll do, right? But I'm not gonna push, because then, like I said, he's not gonna want to play, or he's gonna push to try to please who? Me? For what? It's got to be what he wants to do. So, that's my life lessons for you guys.
You're making me sad. I wish I had a father that. I wish I had that little push. Like, I mean, I was already pretty determined myself, but that aspect of like having somebody like in your corner, knowing that they support you. Not that my parents didn't. I'm not saying that, but baseball just wasn't their thing. They weren't trying to go to the games and sit in travel ball games for the whole weekend and stuff. That they were busy. But like, you never know. I mean, like you said, he is still young. He's only a sophomore. A lot of those things that are new to him, in terms of like getting his license, all that stuff will happen, and he might utilize it for the game. You never know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I'll let him live his life and do his thing. I'll try to guide him, but like, listen, man, I'm the type of guy, man. If my kid tomorrow, if he says I want to be a DJ, I'm gonna be on Craigslist looking for used DJ sets and buying records. Yeah. Like, that's just me. I'm gonna support them whatever they want to do, but again, they got to want to do it. That's all. That's just kind of my thing. But a lot of people, Alberto Garcia, 100%. All right. Hercules, dude, Chat Mom and I literally had the same convo a few days ago. All right. Roman, you're such a good dad. Thank you, sir. What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right. See, I don't want to guess because you got my confidence shook. You got me shook here. I'll do it as long as our boy wants to do it, but I can't be the only one giving 100% of that energy. If he commits to it, yeah, I need to say. No, that's what I'm saying.
Say it louder, Herc. Say it louder.
Right.
And had that conversation all 2 weeks, roughly.
No, that's right. We did. We did. Let's see. It takes a lot of parental commitment too. People don't realize my mom lives in the bleachers every season. No, must be nice. Yes, that's what it means. No, that's true. Like I said, I'm committed. That's what I'm saying. Like I whatever my kids want to do, I'm there. Ballparks, it doesn't matter to me. We're gonna do it, but you got to want to do it. That's all. It can't be for me. It got to be for you. So, all right. So that's some good talk. There's some good convo on that for sure. Just some channel notes, right? Obviously, La La Land went out. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It took me a while to clear the music copyright, and in the end, I just couldn't win. I disputed it and fought it, and then in the end, they just took my money. But it hasn't done that well, so I'm like, haha, joke's on you, bitches. But still, I love the movie. I thought the movie was phenomenal. I enjoyed the reaction. I enjoyed editing it. It's one of my favorite movies now. I really haven't talked much to Big Poppy about it, but he kind of just like, I watched your reaction. And then Mama Llama walked in and I stopped talking about it because I don't think she likes me crying on reactions. Look at you.
Wait. I do got to say, this was like the one reaction where I was like, I'm not going to say nothing about him crying. But I didn't like that you put it in the beginning.
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to hook people in. If those people are looking for the reaction, I said, let me hook you.
And yeah, it's not performing well. Take your crying out of it, dude.
Hey man,
he said, Mom, has she told you specifically she doesn't like when you cry?
I think she made like a side comment one time. One of the boys said something about, oh yeah, you were a sobbing mess or something. She's like, you crying on the channel or something. She must have said something. It kind of like got to me, and I was like, oh shit. But I know she doesn't really watch the reactions too much, so I mean, she won't sit through 5 minutes of reaction. So I was like, all right. I'm not too worried, but yeah, no, it wasn't horrifically bad. It was like boohoo crying. It was enough to
Dude, I watched a tear fall.
Yeah, that was bad.
What you tell you? I saw the tear fall.
That was bad.
I said, God, that was a whole tear.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, when I was doing the edit, I go, is that a tear that just fell?
No, you should have just edited it. The tear dropping.
I should have zoomed in on the tear. Just
100%.
Chat Mom says, I love the cry. Hercules, cry, Llama, cry. Well, like I said, I love the movie. I'm actually, like I said, in the edits, I've watched the movie 2 or 3 times in the editing process, and I've listened to the soundtrack 100 times. So, fantastic movie. So, one of the other things that you guys will see will come out this hopefully tomorrow. I'm almost done with it. Is my WrestleMania reaction from a year ago, almost a year ago with Birdie, and I found the footage, and I finally sat down and just started editing it. It was March of last year that we sat down and we did 2 reactions back to back, and I finally got to reaction number 2. So that one's coming out. What's cool is that I looked at the old one that we did in terms of the edit that we did, and I looked at this one so far, and I'm like, damn, my editing skills have definitely gotten better since last year. So I'm excited for that, and then I'll have some more first impressions. I've got like 3 in the hopper just waiting to come out. They'll come out every other day this week, so you'll see a bunch of stuff coming out. So I'm very, very excited. A lot of cool stuff. And then the very last thing, and I'm still working on the details, and then we'll talk about something else. I'm going to try to host 2 watch parties this week. So I'm going to try to host a watch party on Thursday. I still haven't talked to you guys about maybe your availability, but I'm going to see if you guys are available for this Thursday to host a watch party. So we're going to do Discord watch parties, guys. So we're going to try to get, just watch a fun movie with a bunch of people reacting to it, all of us reacting. And then you'll be able to watch with us on Discord and enjoying the conversation, enjoying the fun. and talk to each other there while we're watching. And then I'm going to try to do that on Thursday. And if it's successful, if I can get all the technology working, we'll also do it on Saturday as well. Just to try to get a couple of those under my belt. And those will actually be, the watch party edits will actually be edited and produced by Big Papi Angie. So they won't be edited by me. So I definitely am very excited about that. He's definitely going to put his spin on the material, and it will be, it's going to be anything that we want. It could be movies that I've seen before, but they're mostly probably going to be just fun times. So probably comedies, probably just, just hilarity. So I'm really, really excited to get those going and start the community so that we can just kind of sit and have a good time. And the great thing is that because I'm not worried about the edit, I'm just going to have a great time. So, and again, I want to fill up the screen. So if I can get 6 of us to be on, then let's get 6 of us to do the edit. So again, a watch party. The longest yard with the sideline crew. Maybe that's what we can do. Again, I haven't finalized the details. I'll send you guys some messages this probably by tomorrow, and we'll finalize it, and I'll put out some ads for it this week. So I'll definitely let you guys know. And then Saturday, whatever we're going to do Saturday, I'll put that out also. I gotta check on a couple more things before I finalize it, but I'm giving you guys who are watching and listening the early advance peek that we're probably going to do this. And it'll be probably once a month that we do these on Thursdays and Saturdays. That way we can get some content out of it. So I'm excited. I don't know what you think about that, AD. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for channel updates. Oh, and there's a Blkout content section on the channel now. So make sure you guys check that out. I want to make sure that you guys saw that. And if you guys will go on my channel, you will see anytime that any member of Blkout puts out any piece of content, I'm going to try to grab it and put it on a playlist so that if you're on my channel, you'll be able to see it so we can do some cross promotion. So that's it, man. That's all I got for channel updates. Okay. So do you want to hear my story? Or do you want to talk about news?
Go with
entertainment news. Okay. Okay. So now again, it's not meant for me to really make fun of, but I think you will have questions, and maybe the chat will have questions that'll probably be embarrassing. So I'm gonna lay it out there. Okay, so Mama Llama, and the reason I'm relaxed and very ready for tonight is Mama Llama and I did a couples massage today at a Asian massage place. And now I've gone there to the same place once before, and I will tell you, just again, full transparency, I have an abnormally large birthmark near the back part of my back going towards my rear. Okay, just saying it. It's kind of large. Twice now, when the lady gets to that part, she makes these comments. They're silent the whole time, these little ladies doing the work, and they occasionally go, "It's okay, you okay? I hurt? No, everything is fine." But no, every time they get to that part, the lady makes these comments. She says something to her partner, and then they both laugh. And I'm like, they're making fun of me. Both times I'd say they're making fun of me. But so I like Mama Llama is like, I can feel that she's like laughing at me, and I can feel these ladies are laughing at me. And so I'm just kind of embarrassed at this point. Like, is it because of this birthmark? Is it like, what are they doing? What's going on? And then they touch my forehead right here, which is very, very bony. And then again, there's no commenting throughout the massage procedure until she touches my forehead, and then she makes like another comment where she talks to her counterpart, and they both kind of chuckle. And I'm like, "Are you making fun of my forehead? What's like, this is abnormally bony." I'm like, "What the hell is going on? Like this, I'm trying to do my Google Translate. I'm going to get my phone next time and try to capture what she's saying and figure out what they're saying. Should I be worried? Do you think they're making fun of me, AD? And is this
I mean, if they're laughing, dude, I think you got the answer. You know the answer, dude.
I'm just kind of, I feel like I'm overreacting on it, but at the same time, it's like it's the same moment, like the same time. It's like I don't know, like what I'm a little self conscious about it. I guess
I can see that.
I am, because like okay, look, the whole process is it's not degrading, but it's like you've got nothing on except for like your skivvies, right? Like I don't go full buff. Like some people are. I think you're allowed to, and I'm like, nah, I gotta keep a shorts on. I got I'm not doing that. They tell you have the option. You can go, and I'm like, no. I'll keep my undies on, and so yeah, I'm just like it's this whole thing. I'm like, this little Asian lady's looking at my body, and I'm laying on this table, and she gets to that point, and she just makes comments, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like mortified, like like my face. You can't see. Look, I always look at it this way. I can't see her. She can't. Well, no, I can't see her. She can see me. So I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. There's some comments here. Mama Llama has the answer. No, brother. If it's brothers, you're in the slide. It's worth bringing up in conversation. Speak your truth. No, I wouldn't go back. Is what Chat Mom says. I don't know, man. I just feel I feel a little bit like they're making fun of me, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not.
Why don't you just say something?
What am I gonna say? Are you making fun of me?
Yeah. Turn around. Stop it.
But okay, but you know what turning around would entail would be me and me like turning around and like my midsection is in her face. That's kind of awkward.
I'm making fun of you. Your back freckle over here, whatever back freckle.
I like that you call it a back freckle. That's a better term for it. Yeah, man. I've always been self-conscious about it, like ever since high school. With the locker room business. And so I'm just like, I've always thought like people like would see it and go, oh my God, what is that thing? But yeah, man. But even in our trip, like you dudes were like, like when we were on the trip, you guys would like change your shirts, like in the middle of like the room, and I would like go in the bathroom and change my shirt just because I was like, nah, I want these dudes to see my thing. Hold on. Whoa, dude. Hold on.
This is what I'm talking about.
Wait. Let me rephrase.
Nobody saw anybody's thing.
No. Let me
clear that up now.
Oh, Jesus. Nobody clip that. Let me rephrase that. Meaning, but the birthmark thing. Jesus Christ. Oh God, I screwed that one up. Here we go. It's hey, yo. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. Chamo says, I don't like people touching me, so I wouldn't go. But, I mean, go somewhere else. Because at the very least, they can wait.
But if you go somewhere else and they make fun of you there, then what?
Listen, I enjoyed the whole experience. I like the couples massage thing. I think it's a nice thing. It's kind of nice. It's very relaxing. But, yeah, I got to get past that moment.
You just got to say something, dude. I hear you, right? Or something.
You know me, man. It's hard for me to just like to. I wish I had your energy, your aura to be like, hey, what are you saying? Like I can't do that. I'm just like, okay.
Look, like, all right, my grandma, who I love dearly, but every time I see her, you know how old Spanish women are. They critique things. They say, my hair's long. You need a haircut or like whatever. And every time, this is like my whole, since I've been moved away, I come back. She says something, whether it's my weight, whatever. And this last time we went to go eat, well, I saw her twice, both days that I was back in PSL. First day she says something, I just let it go. I was like, whatever. Because, I can be very rude sometimes. Then the second day, she picks me up. She's like, hey, let's go to Cracker Barrel, blah, blah, blah. And then same thing. She's like, do something with your hair. And I said, listen, mama, how about every time I come into this, I see you every time, and I just comment on a new wrinkle you have. You going to like that? And she's like, oh, no, I wouldn't like that. oh, okay. So why do you keep saying stuff about me? Like, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. Like it's like, no, but I will make fun of you, mama. And I think she knows that because after that she didn't say nothing again. It was like, okay, like you gotta set the groundwork.
I mean, Chat Mom says her nail ladies were definitely talking shit about her on Friday. So she gets waxed. Yeah, Roman says he can hear this convo.
Oh, I mean, he's heard me many times.
Yeah, no, I'm the kind of guy lets things slide, and I don't know why I should speak up for myself, but I just let things go.
I think you need to speak up when you feel this not strong. I mean, not that you feel passionate about it, but when you feel this, you want to bring it up on the show. Yeah, you're talking to us about it. You might as well just make it awkward for them.
It's the Andy thing all over again. I'm telling you, it's like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's just, I know in that moment something is not right, and I just don't know what to say or how to say it, and I'm like, let me just let it go. Let me let it go. I don't want to say anything, but now a question for you. So you've never done you've never gotten a massage or any type of physical therapy of such? No, nothing.
Never.
Okay. Oh, look at this, Roman. I would have just farted in her face. Yeah. That's just me.
Laugh at that,
No, that's bad etiquette. Then that looks bad on me. Then they make fun of me if I see them in the streets. Did Mama Llama hear? Because I may not say shit about me, but I would stab someone for hurt. Yeah, she heard it. She heard them say something. I said it when they touched my head, and they said something else. I'm like, and when her and I talked about it in the car on the way home, and I was like, something's going on. These ladies making fun of me. It's all good, man. It's all good.
It doesn't sound all good, dude. It sounds like it's.
Well,
I'm vexed.
I just want to know if I'm overreacting or not. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, am I thinking too much into this?
You got it. I mean, you got to react or overreact. No.
That's true. Well, again, I'm bringing it to the show. So
Nah, yeah, I would have definitely said something, especially if I thought about it. Like if it like happened and then I kind of just, it happens and I don't really like catch it or whatever. I'm not gonna say nothing, or it's not gonna really bother me. But if I catch it, I feel like I gotta say something. That's kind of how I'm at with it. But I think you should next time, make a comment back.
All right, I think I will. You
want to share with the class? You just something, anything.
What's that? What'd you say? Like, that's what you say. What?
Nah, if you really want to be petty, just learn the language.
Yeah. Okay.
Ask them what's funny in their language. Because one, you're gonna throw them off. Two, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, he understands us." We've been talking shit about this guy for the last 3 times. This guy used Duolingo to fucking translate it.
That's what I'm saying. I want to capture it on Google Translate and just write it right back. Something like that. Hercules says, I have 100% risked it all numerous times to defend Chat Mom. Say what you want to me, but watch your mouth towards my wife. This guy chooses violence. All right. If you're feeling uncomfortable, you should find a different place. Start speaking Spanish next time, brother. All right. I mean, I don't feel like you stand on business, Llama. I know. Yes, please do that. No, but listen, man, these little ladies, they have those little strong Asian hands. They probably whoop the shit out of me. I don't know. I'm scared. Anyway, it's a good massage, man.
It's starting to call immigration.
Hey. It's a reputable location. It's a reputable place. Not somebody's home. It is a storefront.
Yeah, they're all storefronts, dude.
They have licenses.
Yeah, they all do. Some of those places are sketchy, man.
Oh my god! Look, this is probably me too.
Or don't tip either. Like realistically, if you really do feel some type of way about it, there's ways you can combat this. But
that's true.
If it's not that serious, I mean, also, how old are you, Llama? You gotta get over it, dude. You're never gonna get rid of that mark, dude. And now you're doing you're going to massage place. You gotta. Yeah, it is what it is. Your wife loves you. Your kids love
That's
you.
true.
You know, you got
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
over here.
yeah.
I'm still gonna make fun of you, but
Yeah.
you know, there's love there. Call the feds is crazy.
No, the feds is watching. No. Anyway, all right. I got you. I hear you guys. You guys are looking out for me. I appreciate that. Just again, I'm a guy who they're back making illegal Nikes. No, they're not. I'm not. I just don't like conflict. I really don't like conflict. It's hard for me to address conflict in the moment. After the fact, I will talk shit, but in the moment, it's hard. It's hard.
See, that's what I don't like. I hate when people are like that. Like they'll say something. It's like, all right. So at work, I think I told the story here before, but you know, this white kid said the N-word. I was not around, and nor would he say it when I'm around. So that's
Right.
another thing too, right? Like, because everybody knows how I am. I'm gonna speak my mind. And for me, when you say it to other people, especially like we have, you know, the well, I almost call him by his actual name, but Tang works there. You know, there's other people of color there. So it's like for you to say it, they're not gonna say nothing because you know Tang's also kind of like the opposite of me. I feel like in that moment, I call him out, right? Doesn't say anything, just like, oh, you know, he tries to hit you with the. He's from Ohio. Kid's from Ohio. He's like, you know, it's where I'm from. It's like, no, dude. I know you don't say that on the regular. Nor would you have said that if I was here. I was like, would you have said it if I was here? No, I don't think so. Okay, then. And then I leave. This is literally within the same hour. I go, you know, I clock out, go to because at a restaurant we can go drink at the bar or whatever. Clock out, go get a drink, and then he like talks to you. He doesn't say anything to me, but then the people that were there when he said it, he's like, "Why'd you tell him?" You know, like, and then tries to explain it to them of like why he said it and how he was like, "No." I walked right back in there, was like, "Don't go talk to them. I'm right here. You want to say something? Say it to me." Very easy. It's very simple. It's a conversation. You're wrong either way. I'm gonna shit on you either way, but don't go there because now I'm mad because I hate when people talk behind my back. It's like if you can't say it to me, then you shouldn't say it at all. You know, the same,
Right.
same concept. You can't talk shit after the fact. Just go tell the little Asian lady, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What are you laughing at? It's funny. Your forehead's funny, bitch. You know, you get a little aggressive. Have the inner bird in you. Your mom's mustache, because she probably does have a mustache.
That's what I need. I need bird. You know what I need? I need a bird man with me all the time. I just need Birdie there. Just say, Birdie, handle business.
Maybe the Andy's girls is crazy. Andy sent them.
Oh god,
crazy.
Andy's girls. Yeah, treat it like a COD lobby. Got to be prepared to come back. No, this is it. Look, even in COD lobbies, I freeze, man. Like I'm like,
terrible.
I know. I got problems, man. I got issues.
It's not that you got problems. It's just
it's a freeze trauma.
You know, 90% of people in this world, if you just, you know, it's using Gabe's terminology, if you just stood on business, 90% of the people are gonna freeze just because of your stature. They're not gonna know what to say, you know. Like you kind of got to use that. I think like subconsciously I use that to my ability too, even though I don't really like consider it, because like I think I even like mentioned in our group photo, I was like, damn, I didn't realize I was as tall as Bird. Because usually to me, like Bird's like way tall. Like in my head, I'm like, Bird's way taller than me, like by a lot. And then I look at the picture, I'm like, oh shit, like no wonder people are intimidated when I start yelling at them. Like I would be too. Like I'd be like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Got this guy all riled up.
I felt like kind of normal sized around you guys. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, look at these guys. And I felt like a big brother next to Herc, you know, but you know,
well, you throw a shot at Herc, dude.
No, I was trying to show. I'm just saying. I just honestly, I have. If push comes to shove, I can take care of myself. That's what I know, right? But at the same time, I don't want to go there, and that's I think where in the back of my mind, I'm like, do I really need to say anything? Do I want to say anything? And is it worth it? And
you don't grow up in the era that you grew up in, you know, 1984. You don't. No, but seriously, you don't grow up in that era in the place you did without being able to, in some way, defend yourself. I feel like you have it in you. You're a very nice person, you know, and that comes across more than anything. I mean, even in our little gas station fiasco, you know, like where the guy said it, it's like your immediate reaction was like, look at me, like, what's gonna happen here? You know, like it's like there's like a fight or flight. You're about to fly away.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out, okay, do I go exit or do I go punches? What am I doing? What am I doing here?
What are we doing here?
But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But Herc says, don't let the hype fool you. I chop trees down for a living. I got you, Herc. It was just a joke.
Look, what? Obviously, it's a joke. You don't gotta express it to him. He knows it's a joke. That right there. You see, that was prime example of what goes on in Llama's head.
Exactly.
Don't offend anybody. Remember early on in your YouTube, you're like very much so like, I gotta keep it very PG. You've grown out of that show a little bit, but you know,
it's still there.
Still young,
it's
man.
Still there.
You're still young.
All right, let's move on from psychoanalyzing me and let's
psychoanalyze Madam Web.
Oh my God, let's talk about Madam Web and the.
Are you gonna watch it in theaters?
I'm not. Actually, I wanted to go see the Bob Marley movie this weekend. I just hadn't had time. Honestly, I'm off tomorrow, so if there's time, I might go see it tomorrow. But honestly, Madam Web was not even on my mind. But the reviews were so horrific that it was intriguing to see, like, is it as bad as people say it is? Like,
I think that's where I'm at with it. Like,
yeah, like, how bad could it be?
You know, me and Katie were talking about going to the movies, you know, having like a movie date, and in my head, I was like, I kind of want to go see Madam Web, but like, I don't want to waste a nice, like, good. It'll be cool to like make fun and like shit on the movie a little bit if it is that bad. Obviously, it is that bad. I mean, Dakota, what's her? I don't know her last name. Dakota Johnson. Like, I mean, she's going crazy right now with like what she's saying about the movie, talking about, you know, I don't know what the final product is. I was in front of blue green screens the whole time. You know, they're just. She said, I think she even said like, I felt like I was playing. I felt like I was in dodgeball, like duck dive. Like they just kept yelling like things at me. You know, the story sounds god awful. I mean, I was watching Angry Joe Show. I don't know if you ever watched them, but that's like my go-to like reviewers. They were saying how they kind of like Sony was just like, yo, just put something out. Like we don't give a fuck. Like we know it's gonna be bad, but we got to keep the Spider-Man licensing because other than that, what do they have? You know, so like it's like put this whatever. And even like the director, I think the director and the writer, I don't know which one. One of them worked on what was it? Damn, it was like some terrible movie about like Greek mythology.
Oh, was it
something gods? I forgot.
Oh, gods of
I almost said Gods of War, but you know what I'm talking about. It was like terrible. It was like it looked cool in the trailer, but then like reviews came out, it was very bad. The story was bad. I think there was a lot of things that they were a part of that was not good, and it was kind of like, did they want to make a good movie? You know, like did they try? You know, I think truthfully, Sydney Sweeney is so hot in the industry right now. You know, like her star is really rising. I think they were really banking on just her being in the film was gonna bring eyes, and I think it did. And I saw that it made $6 million the first opening weekend or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but like for a shitty movie, that's not terrible. It's gonna go down. I mean, we talk about it all the time. The second week, third week, it's gonna go down. Nobody's gonna repeat seeing it, but
it's total for 4 days looks like 25 million.
Yeah,
and that's domestic, and but like with the bad word of mouth, it's gonna leave the theaters really quick. 51 million worldwide. I don't even know what the budget was for the movie itself, but like given the marketing and everything else, it's a horrific.
Yeah.
I mean, people say it's really bad.
I was excited for
all
it
this stuff,
until I saw the trailer, and that the trailer kind of shows you everything you need to know. Like the movie looked like it was going to be terrible. Yeah, like I said, Sony's just trying to keep the licensing. You know, they're gonna let Marvel do what Marvel does. It was weird because the reviews were saying that they didn't really mention Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Like Peter Parker was supposedly born in the movie, or was like showcased to be born in the movie, and they didn't even like specify the name. I wonder if like Marvel has like has a deal with them that maybe if they use Peter Parker, use Spider-Man properly, they get paid off of it as well or something. I don't know exactly what the deal would be, but I found that kind of weird because it's like, what was the point of the movie if you're not gonna get Madam Web, who notoriously in the comics, in the cartoons, especially in the 90s cartoons, Madam Web was like a pretty pivotal part in a lot of the big storylines. She brought a lot of the big storylines to a head. It's like, so what was your actual plan of that if you couldn't even mention them, couldn't even mention like anything really? I mean, there was like a lot of like blanks.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying that this it's just baffling that they would allow a movie this bad to get released, because they said it had sound issues, they said it had story issues, even the quotes, like the Uncle Ben quote was like misquoted.
But again, it's like, why? If you own the property, why can't you say it? Now, the Uncle Ben thing could be, if they did it right, like if this was a good movie, they could interpret it in terms of like the older version of him kind of refined the quote a little bit, and you could be like, all right, this is him starting to like believe in that quote, really say it with like pride. But yeah, the way they quoted it was like, it was stupid. It was like, if you have a lot of power, you have a lot of responsibility or something. Like, it was like some weird shit. It's like, why even put that in the movie? You're just doing that to be like, hey, remember, this is a Spider-Man movie. I know we haven't said anything about it, but this is the closest you'll get to it. So yeah, I mean, the movie, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, and I hope Marvel kind of takes all these because it's like Madam Web's concept, like the character Madam Web is very cool, very dope. I don't know too much about the Spider Woman that they portray, like Sydney Sweeney and the other two. I don't know what their powers are necessarily in the comic books, but it's like you just ruined you just put a bad taste in people's mouth of Madam Web, and it's like, all right, so now if Marvel tries to use this in the future, everybody's gonna remember this shitty movie. Same thing with like Morbius. Same thing. Now I'm even more worried about Craven. Like I was already kind of worried. I was kind of excited because I want to see it, but like if they're putting this shit out, like
and Craven was delayed, so like what's that gonna look like? Something's up with these movies, and you're right. It a lot of it has to do with licensing, that you have to put out certain properties to keep the license going. I know that sometimes that's what it needs to be, but it just didn't make sense. There's just a lot of missing pieces. I'm sure it'll get unraveled pretty soon, but it has the lowest opening box office of any Spider-Man movie that's out. And what's surprising is it's lower than Morbius. And the lowest opening weekend was actually Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, to be honest. But that's because nobody knew about that movie when it first came out, and then it slowly picked up steam. Right. But yeah, Madam Web has the lowest. And then people are like, why did it bomb? I'm like, like every reviewer said almost the same exact thing. Like, it's a terrible movie. I mean, they all had almost the exact same reaction. Just didn't make sense. It was boring. It's almost 2 hours. It's 1 hour and 49 minutes in length. And people said they walked out. I hate when people say they walked out, because I don't think anybody really walks out of movies like that. It's got to be really like cringy, stupid to walk out of a movie, I think. But again, I might fall asleep in a movie. That'd be different. That'd be the equivalent of walking out for me. But anyway, the reviews were really bad. Movies. Yeah. I mean, I've done that to plenty of really, really good movies. So yeah, Madam Web was a complete train wreck, and that's all people could talk about. But again, it was a train wreck that people wanted to go see, because it went from, okay, that's a really bad movie, no one wants to go see it, to how bad is it? Like that's what I started to see on social media, was like, I'm gonna go check it out for myself. Like, I want to see how bad, like a car accident, right? You can't turn away. You don't want to see one, but when you see it, you can't turn your eyes. You want to see what happened. Same thing. They're like, if this is that bad, I want to see it. I want to experience it for myself. So yeah, man, it's a really bad weekend for Sony and the Spider-Man franchise. And then, Marvel drops the Fantastic Four cast in the same weekend, which again is kind of like a big fuck you to them.
I don't think so. I mean, they're gonna start filming, so they had to release it anyways. And I thought they just used the Valentine's Day as the promotion. I don't think it necessarily had to do with anything with Madam Web because again, they're in cahoots. They know. You think Kevin Feige doesn't know how bad fucking Madam Web was before the movie came out? Like
something to get people to not talk about Madam Web.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a diversion. To be honest, it could be.
Yeah.
More than them trying to say "fuck you" and be like, "Well, this is what we're dropping." Which, good cast. I gotta say, good cast. I don't know the girl too much. I don't know where she's from, but the guy from Bear, really good. Obviously, Pedro Pascal, really good. And then the kid from Stranger Things, also. I mean, his Stranger Things performance was really good, especially when I mean, it's interesting because I feel like Human Torch is a little bit more of a funnier character, and I think they're switching that up to let the Thing be the comic relief more than a serious character because it's kind of historically been the other way around because again the Thing is like more of a scientist, been with Reed Richards early. I mean, I think they went to college together, so I think they're kind of changing the dynamic a little bit, making it more Marvel, and it's also going to be like a period piece, which I'm interested in.
Yeah, Hercules says I saw something recently that said that Jack Kirby's daughter, playing Sue Storm, the man who created the Fantastic Four. Oh, is that true?
Well, her name's Vanessa Kirby. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but that's an interesting. That would be very interesting if that were actually true. But
I mean, I think that's too big of a coincidence, no?
No. I mean, I think she's a pretty known actress, though. I think she's well.
By who, Llama?
No, I think she's done some there were some articles about each of them, on how they're on the up and up. All of these guys are because there was an extensive search for the casting for each of these. Now, Pedro Pascal obviously was the front runner, and everyone was talking about him because he was juggling different projects to get this one. But I was still on the John Krasinski train. I think that guy would have been an excellent. Damn, what's his name?
Reed
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Reed Richards. Yeah. But I'm okay with this cast. We'll have to wait and see what this looks like as they start developing.
He's kind of in some shitty movies though. He's in 2 Mission Impossibles, the last 2. He's in Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw, which nobody saw. And then she was in Napoleon, which I haven't seen, but Tangeray does speak highly of Napoleon.
So. Oh, he liked that movie?
Yeah, he likes war shit.
Yeah. No, but like I said, I didn't have a dream casting for this movie because I really didn't care. I just put out a good one. And before the younger version of these guys with Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan, if you really think about it, those guys have developed their game over the last few years, and Miles Teller is probably a better Reed Richards now than he was back then. He was a younger kid, but he's grown into his
that movie
his
just
persona.
Failed by writing. The writing was terrible.
Right. Yeah, it was it had potential. It had potential, but it something just didn't work with it. Roma 2 Ross says, give us Jessica Alba back. Hercules says, I would like to watch Napoleon. Had a great time in school learning about his war tactics and stuff. Yeah, no, I learned about Napoleon in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's what I know about Napoleon. It's my favorite movie. Okay, so there's that. I mean, the Fantastic Four casting was a pretty good thing that came out. Madam Web was kind of terrible, which is interesting. I think that's all I had in terms of notes for this week. Oh yeah, that's it. I did get I did get a content creator reach out to me, a smaller channel, just to try to do a collaboration, do like a quick vlog or a quick interview type thing for his particular channel. I'm gonna look him up right now because I want to give him a shout out. Actually no, I won't, because I'm gonna wait to see we finalize the details, make sure we're on. But he's from England. He's from
nice.
So he reached out. It was funny. I was up. It was like 6 a.m. on a Saturday, and he happens to like message me, and he's like, "Hey, would you ever want to do a collaboration?" And I kind of told myself, "Look, if somebody wants to do a collaboration, I'd be willing to do it, depending on the details, right, and what they want to do." But I wrote back. I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? What do you have?" I said, "What do you have in mind? What do you want to do?" So he wants to do a quick like 30 to 40 minute video on a movie topic about like guilty pleasures, what do we like, that stuff like that. So I was like, hey, I'm down. If you're down with the time difference, then let's make it happen. So hopefully this week I might be recording it, and then he'll be putting it out on his channel, and I'll be putting it on mine. But Mitch Cassidy, I think is his name, his gentleman's name. But again, I'll put out more when it's all official, and I'll put some stuff out. But kind of excited about that. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show. But that's really all I got. That's really all I got, man. Anything coming your way? You guys got anything going on?
No, man.
No? Okay. Is there a post? Are you streaming it all tonight, or are we're just gonna Discord it?
I just chill.
Okay. Hercules says, "Nice, Llama. Hope it all goes well." Yeah, no, I mean, listen, man, I'm about paying it forward, man. Like because I have reached out to a couple people early on when I started the channel that I was a fan of, and I said, "Hey, if you'd like to collab," not one fucking person responded. So when one person reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, you want to collab?" I was like, "You know what? Yeah, sure, no problem." And I didn't say like yeah, let's do it. I was just like, "What do you have in mind?" Because I really wanted to understand what he wanted to do, because I didn't want to commit to something I couldn't do, right? But when he's like, "Yeah, I just want to talk about your movie, talk about movies you love," and I'm like, sold. I said, as long as you can deal with the time difference, I'm cool with you. Let's do it. We'll see what happens. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know more details of that next week for sure, and how that recording process went. So Hercules says, more Pokemon content, and stay on the lookout for X Defiant. Okay. So Hercules, you got some stuff coming up on the thing. And yeah, Hercules, I got you on the channel as well. Whatever you're putting out too. Again, you're part of the Blackout content that I have on the channel. So
he knows, Llama. He's the only one that answered you.
AD, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Oh, okay. You can tell me, but not the Asian lady laughing at your back mole.
Exactly. That's true. Mole. All right. Anyway.
And
no, man. That's why I love. I thought about this because I was thinking about the Just Dudes Being Guys. I thought about some of the other channels. We are very consistent. This is episode 141.
Yeah, man.
141. A 3-year saga is continued, and I'm thinking about the watch party, and I kept thinking, we just got to watch Mortal Kombat. We got to go back to the roots. We got to go back to the original Mortal Kombat. So I'm thinking about what we can do to make sure we pay it back to what we started. But I love doing the show. I love coming here on Sundays and just kind of kicking it with you and everybody in the chat. So let me shout out everybody in the chat. Hercules says here, I do appreciate that, Llama. You're too kind, brother. Don't listen to AD. He needs more veggies in his diet. What the hell? All right, so going back again, shout out to, we got Birdie, Katie, Shirley Bryant, Captain Cutlet, Walter Walsh was here, Just Dudes Being Guys, Roman 2 Raw, Chap Mom was here, Tang was here. Let's see, Herc, Roman, let's see, that's everybody who's here tonight. So guys, I want to thank you guys for joining us again. Join us every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Look out for more content from Blkout AD on his channel. Look out for Hercules Outlaw, Roman 2 Raw, all the guys from Blkout, Just Dudes Being Guys, and myself, The Big Llama Show. from the YouTube channel and on the podcast. All right, we'll see you guys next Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am the Big Llama. He is Blkout AD. We'll see you guys next week, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, everybody.